Welcome, Richard. You were the newest member for about 30 seconds. So you see how rapidly you've gotten integrated into the club.
I'm already getting senior.
It's my pleasure to introduce to the club Bonnie Lynn-Sherow as our newest Rotarian. Bonnie is Associate Professor of History and Executive Director of the Chapman Center for Rural Studies at Kansas State University. Many of you will remember her having spoken to our club a few months ago about the Chapman Center and some of its work. Bonnie's originally from Canada, where she received her BA from the University of Windsor. Her MA is from Purdue University and her PhD from Northwestern. She came to K-State in Manhattan in 1995 and has done an astounding job in the last 2 decades of helping us celebrate and preserve our past. She's chaired the Manhattan Historic Resources Board and the K-State Sesquicentennial Committee for Documentation and Publication. She served as president of the Manhattan-Riley County Preservation Alliance. She and her husband and fellow historian Jim Sherow have bought and restored 5 historic houses in Manhattan. And she has also been involved in writing up the paperwork for creating a dozen, I believe it is, and helping to create, establish a lot more documentation for historic places, historic register. She was involved in raising funds for the preservation of the historic Union Pacific Depot and was a founding member of the Flint Hills Discovery Center Foundation. She's the author of Red Earth, Race and Agriculture in Oklahoma Territory, and numerous other publications on the history of our university, our community, and our region. I think it's especially timely that she's joining our club just as we approach the celebration of our centennial next year, and I don't know if Vern Hendricks is here, but I'd recommend it, yes, for the Committee on the Centennial. Recommend Bonnie. Bonnie and Jim are parents of 4 daughters who are in professional positions around the country, and one is presently teaching scuba diving in Mexico. I think I've known Bonnie for most of the years that she and Jim have lived in Manhattan. I know that she brings to our club an infectious, optimistic outlook and a strong sense of civic responsibility. Please join me in welcoming Bonnie Lynn-Sherow as our newest Rotarian.
Thank you to Bill for that. I'm just curious, shouldn't we have like an award for, we should have a Bill Richter Award for bringing in new members? How many people here were encouraged to join by Bill Richter? Oh, it's a good club. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting everyone yet, but I do intend on good advice to sit at a different table for the next, I don't know, year or something, so that I can get to know everybody. I've all long admired the work of the Rotary Club here and have thought about it a long time to join. Just a little background on Rotary with me. My uncle, his name was Doug Montague from Brantford, Ontario. If anybody don't know where Brantford, Ontario is, where, you know, that great hockey player. Wayne Gretzky. Anyway, he was president of his Rotary for many, many years in regional, and president, I think, even vice president of the National Rotary in Canada. So he was a great inspiration for me, and I was amazed that in his declining years how much the Rotary stepped up to include him, to continue to involve him in their lives, and to continue to care for him even as he approached the end of his life. So it always put a special place for Rotary in my heart for my uncle. That's all I have to say. Outside, we do a little advertising. I'm curating a new exhibit at the Flint Hills Discovery Center that opens on September 24th. And it is called Going Home, The Hidden Histories of the Flint Hills. It was entirely researched by the students at Kansas State University, and I would encourage everyone to come. There's an interactive part, which I'm sure many of you could contribute to. I really want you there, Roger. Yes, you. And that's all I have to say, except thank you for including me in your club.
four-way test. And a folder with Rotary information plus